Hello there, UKDCers. This is another knife courtesy of British EDC, Carl Pearson. Link to his Instagram in the description. Absolutely lovely gentleman. Sent a bunch of these along for a review, which is, hugely helpful. This is another one, just like the Antonino Siciliano, that I was going to buy at some point anyway, and it's before me now, so I can sort of not do that now, I guess. Unless I really like it, which, in which case I'll just buy it anyway. But it's very nice in the UK to be able to get a look at something before we can buy it. And short of actually living near Heine Haynes' shop themselves, not really very easy to do here. So let's bring this one up, and this is a very reasonably priced knife. This is just £9, so whatever it is, as long as it's not just falling apart in my hands, I'm sure it'll be fine. There we go, and look at that. I mean, it's better than some cases I've seen, some case knives. Yeah, the centre ring's crap, but don't know, is it rubbing? Oh, it's a strong pull. Oh, there's no blade marks on there, and I'm assuming it's, Carl's opened this a couple of times, so yeah, I don't see any blade rubbing. It is apparently 400 stainless steel. Well, I'm not familiar with that, but stainless steel, I guess. A polymer handle. Looks very woody to me, but I'll take their word for it. Oh no, yeah, you can feel that's polymer. It's just got sort of like a grainy wooden look to it, but it is absolutely polymer. Imperial. That seems like that's upside down to me, that logo. I could be wrong. Let's have a look at the... No, it is meant to be that way. Bit weird. I'd have thought, you'd have had it the same direction as the knife blade, but maybe that's just me. So let's have a look at this thing. So you get brass liners, you get a steel back spring, 400 stainless steel blade. It's obviously a Sodbuster pattern. I mean, yeah, feels great. All four fingers just fit onto that. Yeah, you could really do some work with that. That's not going anywhere. Although, again, being polymer, I wonder how this is if your hands are wet. I don't rate the chances very much because there's nothing really grippy on here. But, as long as your hands are sort of dry, this is great. And at £9, I mean, this would be a great knife to do, use in the garden or something, really get it dirty and mucky and just put it to work. And being 400 stainless, I'm assuming that's lower grade than 420J2 or something. So I don't imagine the edge is going to last very long, but at the same time, it will be extremely easy to bring back, I imagine. Not my knife, not going to try it. Get the Imperial logo with a little crown there, just Imperial stamped, in my opinion, upside down on the shield there. But again, it's my opinion and I'm an idiot. So you have the brass pins, and then nice and smooth. Is that logo pinned in? Nope, that looks glued in to me, so that might fall out at some point. But again, for the money, you just buy a new one, wouldn't you? Hey, I've got to say, all of these are just completely smooth. This is, they finished these pins better than on my Fox knives. I think it was my Libar, where just a little bit of this pin was just sticking out on each side, and I had to sand it down just to get it nice and smooth. But yes, it's really not bad. This is the only thing that you can really feel. Even the back, just nice and smooth. Look, you can see that spring is flush. And oh, it's a little bit proud in the closed position though. You can see, if you care. I think it's more important to be flush in the open position because that's when you're going to be using it and touching it. It does not have a stop pin. It's just going to be relying on this kick here to stop it. But happily, that kick also serves as a stop for your finger. There's no sharpening choil or anything, which is again a bit of a shame, but for £9, just add your own. Or, just, I mean, it would genuinely be cheaper to buy a new knife than it would be to send this off for sharpening, or buy a sharpening stone or anything like that. Not that I recommend doing that. You should always be able to sharpen your knives, but we're getting into more knife territory here where they just chuck them away when they're done with them, when they're blunt. Yeah, it's got a bit of a recurve going on here. I don't know if it's supposed to, but let's see if it comes sharp or not. Yeah, it's getting hung up in the middle here on something, but perfectly usable. Oh yes, I can see there's just a very slight flat spot right there, and the camera's never going to pick that up, is it? Oh, of course not. Let's not waste time doing that. Pleasing satin finish. I actually quite like the handle. I don't know why more makers don't use this on their budget line. I think that's absolutely fine as just a budget material polymer. I mean, they use it on some firearms, for goodness sake. Yeah, I've got to say, like, if this had been 25, I'd have been, just bit cold on it. If this was case money, I'd have been, I mean, the handle material is a bit crap for case money, and the steel's a bit shit for case money, but £9, less than a tenner. I mean, what is there to argue here? It's such good value. There it is up against a Victorinox Pioneer, and as you can see, it is dead on the same size. Same handle length, same blade length, same edge. So if you're used to the size of one of these, which is your standard sort of UK legal Swiss Army knife, you'll already know exactly how big this is. I think this is absolutely fantastic, this one. And apparently it also comes with a limited lifetime warranty, although I'm sure you're going to have to pay for shipping, and by the time you've paid for shipping and return shipping, you might as well have just bought a new knife, really. Would have been quicker as well. Of course, Imperial is made in China now. They were bought out a while ago, I think. But, if that's something that matters to you, there it is. But yeah, I mean, lifetime warranty, £9. There's nothing to grumble at here. Nothing. I wouldn't put this in the rank of collector. This would definitely be a user for me, like a down and dirty user. This would be getting all the nasty jobs that I don't want to use my nice knives for. But yeah, why not? Hell, I might get one for £9 just to do just that. It's nice enough that I really would enjoy using it. Just I don't know how much I'd EDC it because I've just got nicer knives to do that with, but you know, if I had a little task that needed doing that was less than savoury, this would be your go-to one. You know, like an overzealously wrapped present or something, maybe, like, you know, just way too much sticky tape. Just the perfect option. Anyway, thank you very much. Cheers.